Good evening. This is Kingdom Finance coming to you on your favorite screen in Christ Television. It's one of the most glowing television in terms of viewership and also quality of the programs we bring to you. Remember, all these programs are tailored to help you, to lift you, to encourage you, to build you up until you enjoy all the benefits that God has for you, because we know you are a believer. So we have numbers on our screens. Those numbers are for your convenience. Please keep texting us, keep calling us. Let us know how this is coming to you. Let us know, give us feedback so that we're able to continue improving these programs for our benefit. So basically, we also have our till number there. Keep giving to this great program, so that we can continue being on air to encourage many more. Again, this is Kingdom Finance. I'm your host, Daniel. And remember, we have been talking about money and investment. We'll be talking about a very critical area in everyone's life. Remember, even the kingdom of God runs on the wheels of money. Yeah, the gospel is free, but it takes money to take it out there. It takes money to invest in church structures, church buildings, and so many things. So that's one of the reasons we believe that it's very important for believers to have property, to become wealthy, to have money, so that they are able to run the affairs of God. So basically, regarding money, I introduced to us the 4M, what I've been talking about, the 4M as one of the journeys to your financial freedom. And of course, the first one was making money, where we kept saying, and I keep telling people, that we cannot talk about money anytime if you're not making money. Because if you're not making money, you don't have any money to do any other thing with it. So basically, it's very important you be out there making money. If you're in a profession, if you are in an employment, if you're in business, whatever you do, make sure that you're in a place that you're making money. And I said, you should make money every day. Well, maybe today that might not be the reality, or might not be what is happening in your life, but work towards making money every day, because you spend money every day. Yeah, you cannot talk about your prospering and you are getting money once a month, maybe a salary, and you're using money every day. Yeah, that equation will never balance, and of course you are likely to get stagnated. Therefore, we want to start focusing your mind, focusing your attention, and asking yourself, how can you make money every day? Or at least the money you spend every day, even if you're expecting a salary at the end of the month, make money every day, because you spend money every day. That means if you're employed and you receive your money monthly, yeah, you need to increase your working hours. Yeah, after you work for your boss from 8 to 5 o'clock, you can take 3 more hours to do maybe that online business, to offer this or that service, cooking services. Yeah, I was talking to somebody that one of the areas that are coming up very well is cooking. Yeah, just being a personal chef to people. You can talk to families, yeah, that I can be coming to your home every evening to cook a meal for you. You'll be paying me 200 shillings, 300 shillings. So there are so many avenues you can make money every day. So after you have made that money, of course, now you come to what you call money management. You must manage that money. And from management, last week we talked about multiplying the money you have been making, and we said you don't multiply money by starting another business, because you are still in that stage of making money. You only make money when money begin to earn more money by itself. For instance, you invest in shares, you invest in assets that have high rate of returns and so forth. So we talked about money multiplication, and this week we are talking about meshing in your money. Meshing in your money, to mesh like a mesh wire. Yeah, you know, if you have chicken in your compound, you're likely to get some posts and some barbed wire, and around it you put a mesh wire, so that you are able to safeguard your chicken from maybe predators or from theft. Yeah, that's what you're talking about. Money. Meshing money basically talks about safeguarding money, safeguarding your money, making sure that your money is secured, making sure that your money, you don't lose it, making sure that your money doesn't depreciate. We're gonna talk about these things in a moment. Basically, we are talking about safeguarding your money, safeguarding your money. So today's topic is meshing your money. Meshing your money, in other words, how do you secure your money? Yeah, because one of the greatest enemy of getting rich is that it is easier to get rich than to stay rich. Yeah, it takes more effort to stay rich than to get rich. Yeah, in other words, it takes more effort to safeguard money than to make money. At any point in our lives, at least above 90% of adult viewers, I know at a point you had made a lot of money. Yeah, at a point you had, for instance, you had sold an asset, maybe you had hit a jackpot, maybe you have gambled, maybe you have stamped onto some huge amount of money. But do you understand that at least only less than 60% of people who landed into a fortune were able to retain that fortune? In other words, within a matter of time, they had lost that money. They lost the money. What am I talking about? That it's very, very important to understand how to safeguard money. It's very critically important to understand how do I make sure that I don't just get money and keeping losing it. I gave an example of a certain animal that hunts frogs, and this animal is very hardworking. Yeah, it goes out there to the river, it hunts frogs. Yeah, but it makes one mistake. The animal makes one mistake. It hunts the frog, it doesn't safeguard the frog, it just put the frog down there, and the frog jumps back to the river. You get that analogy? Now, many people make money, all right? But at the end of the day, there is no what we call net income. In other words, you lose money as soon as you make it. That is the essence of this lesson today. How do you make sure that the money you have been earning, you don't lose it, right? Remember, we talked about the 50, 30, 20 rule, where 50% of all the money you earn, yeah, of course up to a certain level, meaning you don't earn $1 million shillings in a month and you see you're going to spend 500,000. No, it doesn't mean like that. Yeah, if you have to be very careful. We are going to talk about in future, we are going to talk about levels of prosperity, because all of us are in different levels. Yeah, you can't earn 100,000 and you say you spend a whooping 50,000 on upkeep, unless maybe you have a big family on such. But I talk about 50, 30, 20% rule. The only money we are focusing on is the 20%, which is supposed to go to speculation. It's supposed to be, quote unquote, to go to your saving. Yeah, remember I differentiated for you saving and speculation, or setting money aside for speculative purposes. What am I trying to say is that with this 20% that you have been setting aside, that is exactly what we are talking about. How do you safeguard your financial portfolio? Financial portfolio basically means the money you command, the amount of money that is at your command. So basically, I want, before we move further from that, I would like us to talk about a few enemies of your money. Yeah, which aspects threaten your money? What causes people to lose their money as soon as they receive it? The first most important thing why people lose money is their mindset. Their mindset. By mindset, I mean you have not trained your mind that you can retain money. Yeah. For instance, I am in the construction industry. I'm an engineer by profession, and we work with masons, yeah, who receive their wages every day. And you are going to find that many of them, because they know that tomorrow they are going to get money, they will end up spending all what they have earned today, because they understand that tomorrow they are going to earn more money. That's a very wrong mindset. That a wild and twisted mindset, that you can spend all the money you have simply because you're going to earn more money in the future. And that's why I'm saying the worst enemy of your money is your mindset. What do you think about money? What do you say about money? What is your focus about money? Yeah, one of the things I always tell people is that destiny is graduated in time. Destiny is graduated in times. In other words, destiny is calibrated, not to calibrate. Yeah, like that ruler that is calibrated in centimeters, 1 centimeter, 2 centimeters, 3 centimeters. In other words, if you spend one day to earn 2,000 shillings, yeah, and then at the end of the day, you misuse that 2,000 shillings or you lose that 2,000 shillings, what has happened is that you have not lost 2,000 shillings. You have lost a whooping one day out of your life. Get it? Because destiny is graduated in time. So in the essence, if you lose 5,000 that you earned a whole month, don't talk about losing 5,000. It is the whole month that you spend earning that money that you lost. All right? In other words, it's very, very important to think in terms of time. That this money I have, I earned it in a whole week, 7 days. Yeah, around 156 hours or 158 hours or so forth. Yeah, if you lose that money, it means from your destiny, from the time that God has given you here on this earth, you have lost a whooping 7 days has gone down the drain. So it is not about money. It is about the time you have spent earning that money. That's why we are talking about mentality. Yeah, you have to accept to be mentored. You have to come to a point and say, I need the advice of a financial counselor. I need an advice of a financial advisors. Come to us. We're going to talk with you. It's not about even the amount of money you pay, but subject yourself to training. Be trained so that you can change your mindset, so that you start focusing, not on the time, not on the money you have lost, but the time you spent looking for that money. And that time that you have lost, it has left your life forever. And remember, your destiny requires every hour that you have in this world. Every hour adds up to where you are heading to. In other words, where you will be the next 10 years. It's a summation of every hour you have been spending. So that money you have lost, it is not just money you have lost, but the time that is very important to your destiny. The second enemy the second enemy that threatens your money is called wrong decisions. I have talked about this in the past. Yeah, and this is at least again why you need what you call financial counseling. Yeah, people need psychological counseling. People need spiritual counseling. Yeah, people need to consult physicians. You understand? But very few people will go to a financial counselor. Very few people will go to somebody who has taken time to study the financial system. Many won't go to them to be advised because they think they are losing money. You never lose money by training. You never lose money by being equipped. Actually, when you're equipped, that is the time you get more money. So you need to safeguard your money from wrong decisions. Yeah, how many wrong decisions have people made? Yeah, you just get some people are advertising some products or something. You spend all your money into them. You make wrong decisions, uninformed decisions. Wrong decision, I mean uninformed decisions. When you do that, you lose your money. And of course, two more things before we take a short break. We're going to talk about inflation. People lose money to inflation, which means that as time goes on, you are losing your money, because I always say that the money you'd have spent last year to buy a certain good, in this year we are, in the current year that we are, you're going to spend more money, which means you have lost a certain percentage to inflation. And of course, we also have things like fraud. Yeah, fraud. Some people have lost money to conmen. Some people have lost money to unscrupulous deals. Yeah, wash deals. Yeah, and you have to be on the watch or on the lookout to some of these statements. If something sounds too good to be true, it could be a scam. Don't lose your money to scam. Some statements like guaranteed returns. Yeah, that's another scam. They don't exist. Some things like hello, everyone is buying it. Somebody comes to you and they tell you that everyone is buying it. Be on the lookout for such statements because you're likely to lose your money to fraudsters. And of course, pressure to spend money right now or pressure to send money right now. I always say, if somebody is giving you a call, send right now. Tuma sahi. In other words, even if they do look very genuine, you can excuse yourself. You say, I'm going to send money tomorrow in the morning. All right? We are talking about safeguarding your money. We don't want you to lose your money. And of course, things like do me a small favor. Like in our country, that's a cliche, especially, I don't talk about who uses that mostly. Hello, can you do me a small favor? And that favor will lead you to losing like 5,000 or 2,000. Yeah, there's other famous things like send me bus fare. Other things like, I have an emergency. So kindly, that's how you lose money. Don't lose even the least of the money. Yeah, you can be kind. You can take somebody out to buy them lunch, but let them be deserving. Yeah, buy them lunch if they deserve. Yeah, but again, if you want to do it from the dimension or from the aspect of charity. So in this segment, we are going to talk about now how do you protect your money? How do you measure your money? And of course, we are going to see the remedy of the 4 things we mentioned in the previous, before we took the commercial break. So how do we remedy them? How do we remedy our money from wrong decisions? How do we remedy our money from inflation? How do we remedy our money from fraud? And of course, from bad mentality. So firstly, if you want to make sure that your money is safe, firstly, you must have the right mindset. The right mindset. Remember, we have talked about this many times. And the reason I keep repeating it is because I want to hammer it in your mind, in your soul, in your body, until it becomes part of your life. When we talk about mindset is critical. It's critical. All things revolve around how do you think? How do you think? What things have you been told? Have people told you that you can never be rich? Do you tell yourself, I come from a poor family, so nothing good can come out of me? You have to change that mindset. You have to adjust your thinking. You have to embrace new thoughts. Yeah, you have to listen to new stuff. The most powerful way of changing your mindset, I can give you a few approaches to changing your mindset. Firstly, what do you listen to? Who do you listen to? Yeah. What songs do you listen to? Do you listen to some funny songs that say I was born to suffer? Those funny stuff. Yeah, if you want to change your mindset, check on the things that enter through your ears, because I want to let us know that there is nothing you ever think if you have not heard it, if you have not listened to it, or you have not seen it. Your thought patterns are formed by those 3 things: things you have seen, things you have heard, and things that you have experienced. Therefore, our mindset is nurtured by our experience. For instance, if you want to think about beautiful things, start seeing beautiful things. All right? If you want to have new relationships, get out of that that area. Yeah, go to, for instance, in our country, and I'm not saying that we don't have bad estates. I'm just using this as an example. If you want to change your mindset, stop just hanging around Githurai, for instance. And I said it's a good place. I am not condemning anything. It's just for example. Start going to Westlands, Lavington, and all those poach areas. Start seeing how they live. Start seeing big vehicles. Yeah, go to the supermarket. One day, let me give this an example. I was serving in a certain church, and they had invited some guests from one of the nations out there. And I escorted them to go and do shopping. My goodness, whatever I saw changed my mind. Yeah, have you ever seen people spending money without feeling pain? Yeah, you know, for us, for many people, when they go to the supermarket, some of us even carry some notes, a book and a calculator. You have to keep on adding. You add this, you add this, you add this. Ikikata, you start removing things from the shopping basket and returning them. You understand? That's why how you need to change your mindset. Go out there to big supermarkets and see how people spend their money. Just go and queue with them. Yeah, even if you're gonna buy maybe you know, something for a few shillings, but just go and see new things. Yeah, go and see how people live their lives, and that way your mindset will be changed. You understand? Take yourself for a holiday. Yeah, it doesn't hurt a lot if you just take yourself one time to Mombasa, to Seychelles, to some of these islands. They are going to open your mind. That is, if you can afford. Don't take a loan to go for a holiday. You understand? So you have to change your mindset. Expose yourself to superior information. We are talking about changing our mindset about regarding this securing our money. Yeah, expose yourself to superior information about money. Go and talk to financial counselor. All right. Secondly, we have talked about inflation. Inflation basically means that the money that would have afforded a certain goods and services, they can no longer afford it. So your money has lost the value. Yeah. So if your value of your money last year was 1,000, this year it is 86 shillings. So you have lost the 14 shillings because of inflation. So how do you protect your money from inflation? This now calls for investment. You understand? That means you must put your money where it is earning at least an interest. All right? You can make, for instance, a deposit. You can talk about things like monetary funds. Some of these things accept even 5,000 shillings, 10,000 shillings, 20,000 shillings. All right? Go to them, talk with them, invest your money there. That will be cautioned from inflation. Because I have kept on saying, when you put that money in a saving account that does not earn you any profit, you are losing that money gradually because of things like inflation. All right? So that's the second thing. The third thing, we talked about fraud. How do you safeguard your money from fraud? Many people have lost their money because of scam, deals, bad deals, con men, and so forth and so forth. So we have talked about firstly, every time somebody calls you for a deal, however good the deal is, give it a whole week. All right? Tell that person, well, I love your deal. It sounds so good, but I need 1 week to make a decision. I need a few days to make my decision. If that person refuses or becomes emotional about you taking a few days to do your due diligence, discard that deal. All right? Even if they accept, you know, some conmen are patient. Yeah, some of them want to be very, very patient. Even if that was the case, you know what you do? Do your diligence. Ask around. In fact, you can talk to that person offering you that deal. Can I post it on Facebook? Can I ask people around Facebook? Yeah, can you give me a number of one of your clients so that I talk with them to know how they are faring? These are some of the due diligence questions you should ask. You understand? Discard any deal that requires you to send money urgently. Whatever the matter is, even if it is a relative you know, even if it is a close friend you know, maybe somebody has got hold of their WhatsApp, they have lost their WhatsApp to conmen, all right? Some people have hacked into their Facebook account. Whoever this person is, a person who requires you to send money immediately, even if they are dying, yeah, let them die if that would be the right thing to do. Until you tell them, call me. If somebody texts you, send me money urgently, tell them, call me. Call me on phone Or rather, can I call you on phone? If they say, no, I am in a place I cannot talk, maybe that person has been arrested by policemen, the person is in hospital, background, you understand? Listen, don't send money. You are going to lose your money. So, of course, make sure that you do due diligence. And, of course, we said refuse to do people small favors. Refuse to lend money. Don't lend money without a security. All right? You are not better than a bank. Nobody walk to the bank and tell them, I need some loan urgently. I have an emergency. Give me some money. The bank will tell you, come with your documentation. Come and put pen to papers. Come and sign here or there. Come with this and that security. Give us a guarantor. You understand? But people, because of emotions, yeah, they lend money emotionally. You understand? That is where in future we are going to teach emotional intelligence. How can you respond to people who want to take your emotions for granted, or to use your emotions because they know you're a nice person. They want to use that emotions to use you or to have your money getting out of your hands. So refuse those favors and also pressure to send money or to do things. We have talked about avoid deals that sound too good. Yeah, listen, my viewers, don't accept a deal that you give 100,000 and in one day you get 200,000. Don't be a fool. Yeah, there is no magic in money. If the highest organization that will give you the highest interest, they are giving you 16% per year, 16% per annum, and then a dude comes to your phone and they tell you give 100,000 and you get another 100,000 tomorrow, guess what? You're gonna lose that money. And now, of course, you'll be in big trouble. So we have talked about the mindset. We have talked about protect your money from fraud. Now let's talk about protecting money from wrong decisions. Yeah, wrong decisions. What causes people to make wrong money decisions or wrong monetary decisions? Basically, firstly, they want to do it in a hurry. One of my mentors keeps telling me, money does not bite. And I'm saying this to you, my viewers. That money is in your pocket. It is not biting you. Forget about it. Yeah, put it in that account for a few days and forget about it. All right? Before you make a wrong decision. Yeah, before somebody persuades you to buy a piece of land in Matu, which is 1,000 kilometers from here, and it's likely to appreciate or to earn your profit in the next 70 years and your 50 years. So basically that land is not an investment. It is something you have bought for your children to enjoy in future. So don't make wrong decisions. And above all, please befriend a financial consultant. Talk to a financial consultant. Talk to them. We are there. Yeah, we have gone to school, to learn about money. We have read books about money. We have experimented about money. Talk to financial consultants. Yeah, tell them, I am thinking of taking a loan to buy a car. What do you think? Even if you pay them 5,000, yeah, you understand, you're likely to safeguard your money. So can you safeguard your money from wrong decisions? You understand? Talk to your friends. Yeah, talk to people who matter. Of course, you have your associate that are able to help you, that are able to give you an honest opinion. Yeah, an honest opinion. Not people who will be jealous of your progress and so forth. Yeah, so can you protect your money from wrong decisions? Don't make hasty decisions, especially on buying. Don't go on a buying spree. That you just carry money in your pocket. You don't know what you are going to buy. Yeah, I have just gone, whatever comes my way, I am going to buy. That's the time unanunua guo. By the time you get home, it is not even fitting you. You understand? Because you didn't take time to buy. And those more monies you are losing, they are very important. Because 1 million is made up of 1 million. You get it? 1 million shillings is made up of 1 million shillings. So every coin counts. Because that coin, you used your time. You used a certain percentage of your destiny time to acquire that amount of money. So wrong decisions. You understand? Learn to buy assets. You understand? Learn to buy things that will serve you for a considerable number of time. Let me show you a classic example of wrong decisions people make. You make your first 50,000, you understand? And you go and buy a TV for 20,000. Let me show you a wrong decision people make. You know very, very well, your desire is to have a TV set for 50,000. But you have gone to buy a TV set for 20,000. You know what will happen? You have not satisfied your mind because you know what you need. So what you will do after like 2 months, when you are able to raise 50,000, all right, you are going to lose this television by selling it as a secondary television, maybe 10,000 or 12,000, for you to be able to buy the bigger television that you'll be looking for. Wrong decision. You don't want to be patient. Listen, the biggest reason why people make wrong financial decision, it is because they don't want to wait. Money is biting them. Yeah, we have to grow as far as money is concerned. We have to grow. Yeah, we have to wait. Yeah, you have money, but you still sleep na upate usigizi. Yeah, sorry, today I'm using out of Kiswahili because I want to appeal to my local audience. This is a local problem. Yeah, you have some 100,000 in your pocket, hawezi pata usigizi until that money has left your hands. You understand? Oh goodness, time is gone. But next time we're gonna still continue with this, measuring your money, because it is a very sensitive area where people keep on making money. God keep on blessing them, opening doors. But within no time, the money is blown. They have blown the money. The money is lost. Ladies and gentlemen, because of time factor, we're going to stop our mentorship program at that point. Remember, we're talking about meshing in the money. Yeah, listen to this many, many more times. You need to listen to it. Download it from our YouTube, from all those our social media platforms. Listen to these things as many times as possible. And of course, they are going to help you in safeguarding your money and of course in your journey to financial freedom. Thank you for watching our programs. Thank you for staying tuned. We are always grateful to our viewers, particularly those who keep on calling us and telling us how they feel about those programs. Drop a text, drop a WhatsApp text, and of course, feel free to partner through your giving. This is Kingdom Finance. I'm your host, Daniel. Till next time, God bless you.